2, 3, hit me!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, long awaited. We're finally here. This is the Champagne Hour. I'm your host, Champagne Purpy. Today we have 3 guests with us. We got 2 wonderfully mean but nice young ladies. If y'all want, ladies, can y'all say your name for me, please? Start with you over here.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Okay, we got Ashley over here, to my right, to my left.
We have the beautiful Dynisha.
Okay, beautiful. She had a flag right there. Well, look. And today for our guest of interest, we have one of my favorite rappers in the city. Y'all may know him. I know him personally. That's one of my good friends here. One of the best rappers in the city, the human Lowrider.
Listen,
This nigga smooth as hell. We got the man, the myth, Tre Louis in the house today.
What up? How y'all feeling?
Y'all smooth as
Appreciate you
nigga
for
time.
having me, bro.
All good, all good. I appreciate you being here, bro. I know you're a busy man. But first episode, we're finally here, despite a lot of discrepancies. Did I say that word right? Discrepancies? I think I did. We had a lot of problems. But before anything, I want to say shout out to my wonderful engineer, mixed by Torino. He the reason that our voice sounding crisp as gas station chicken. Y'all know how crispy that get. Shout out Socket Studio. And shout out The Antidote, man. We powered by theantidote.com, THAantidote.com. They the ones that's helping us bring this whole organization together today. So, how y'all feeling today, man? I've been having a pretty rough day.
Tell us about it. About your night.
I'm feeling all right today.
I'm feeling a little straight.
Feeling
So,
all right. Only this
I've had a good day.
The Patron got me a little.
for y'all tuning in, I woke up with a flat tire. Not just a flat tire, my tire was slashed.
Like
and we
intentionally
slashed. It's like a big gash about this big, bro. We don't know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I find you,
How many options do you have? I mean,
that's okay. I don't
No
have options
clue.
at all.
No
Everybody,
ideas.
look, I'm a very nice guy. Everybody love me. We have a
you thought,
I don't know
at
how.
least.
See,
No
I couldn't-
suspect.
niggas cut me slipping.
okay, somewhat. Yeah, it got me slipping. How y'all feeling as far as this whole coronavirus thing is going, man?
Well, I'm a teacher, so I'm all for it. But
Wow.
I have mixed emotions about it, though, because, I mean, I'm a teacher, so I'm happy to be off. But I do understand the parents that are frustrated. They have
Yeah.
to find babysitters, and, of course, it's more money. So I understand both sides, both ends.
So do you think that y'all be teaching during the summertime or spring break? Y'all missing out?
I think we'll probably have to make up some of the time, but it won't go until the full summer. It really won't be.
What do you teach? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm a first grade teacher.
Okay. My shawty going to first grade next year. You know, she might pull up in y'all grade, but you gotta watch it because she like to change her conduct color.
She does. No, yeah, you'll be surprised how many of those little sneaky there are at that age.
My daughter get an X every other day.
Come on,
Kids advance.
She wants to
kids are evolving, bro. It's a shame.
They are.
So, this is what I have today. What you gotta say, Trey? What's up?
So they ain't got you shook, huh?
Who, me?
Corona.
Man, look, I have the worst immune system. If I catch coronavirus, y'all be scared. Other than that, it's a myth. I don't believe it at all.
I
You
feel like
don't?
they might be
I'm
slightly
Nah.
overrated.
Hell no. You know how much it costs to get
overrated.
tested? It's like $1,000 with insurance. The average civilian not paying for that, and nobody you know.
Has it?
No.
That's why I say
They know.
I'm not worried until I
seen a
know
nigga
someone that
say
has it.
I seen a nigga say that's some chicken sandwiches.
It might be them chicken sandwiches coming back, bro. Not the original one, but that second
second
wave.
wave.
Second back.
When they was like, oh, y'all fucking with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's
but
that way.
there's also a lot of people saying that, you know, it's crazy that these things come during election year. You know, you have swine flu and all of that, but not too much on politics. Today, how y'all feeling about these drinks, man? I want to tell everybody about this drink I made.
It's surprisingly good.
Surprisingly.
I'm
See,
just
you see how I'm paying that?
Bartender on the side.
I ain't trying.
Man, look, I do my thing a little bit, man. So, I promise the listeners that I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. It's a little strawberry lemon. It's raspberry lemonade, I believe. But we have some chopped strawberries in it. Truly
Real
spritzer.
fresh, by the way.
They're fresh. Thank you. They was cut today.
Yeah, a little bougie.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta put your pinky up when you're drinking these. And of course, we got champagne in it. We gonna always have champagne. You know what time it is? It's Champagne Hour.
I need a refill too.
Need a refill. Look at that. She's bougie. That's bougie right there. So, since this is our first episode, we're gonna call this from the Virginity Poppers. We got some questions for y'all. Y'all ready? So, I'm gonna start with Miss Ashley, and then we're gonna swing around the room. And I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot too. I'm about that life. So since this is our first episode, we're gonna talk about the first times or anything that have to do with the number one. Tell me about the first time. First of all, have you ever cheated on anybody? Yeah, he thought it was a game. I'm coming for you. Make sure to spit all that drink out.
Okay.
No, never.
You lying to
I'm
me?
an angel. I'm not lying.
What you think, Trey?
I feel like everybody done cheated. If you done something you don't want nobody doing to you, you done cheated.
What about you, Dynisha? You cheated before. It's okay. It's in the past now.
I played the fifth.
You plead the fifth.
Take it
Beautiful.
to the
Okay.
grave if we don't tell on us.
So have y'all ever caught anybody cheating on y'all? I know I'm not gonna say Trey because I know black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. Thank you.
When you say caught, I mean,
Texting.
I've caught someone, but not like in action.
Okay,
You know,
tell us about it.
I'd rather not.
Okay, would you rather?
It was more through a text, and I usually like I don't believe in going through.
So you went looking for it, but you gonna say
This was-
intuition made you do it.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Okay. How many times?
Honestly, I promise. I'm honestly not a person that go snooping to people's stuff because I don't want you to do it to me, and I just feel like once you go looking for stuff, you find it.
Let me
so
tell you
I did
something.
it that
I
one
feel like-
time.
I feel
Not
like
counted.
going through my phone is like going through my pockets, man. Like that's
Violate.
Cool. That's violating. You seen what Debo did Felicia, man?
Mm-hmm.
When he thought she went through a pocket. Not saying I'm gonna do that, but I understand how you feel.
You
That's
gotta
how I
know
feel the
sign.
same way about you going through my, like going through my
Like
phone.
Debo
That's
did
invading my
Felicia.
privacy.
It is.
You know, because, I mean, you may not even catch nothing that's incriminating on my end, but then you read them group messages.
With your friends,
That's what
and
it
that's
is.
that's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
when
And then
you
it's
get
like,
up.
what if if a nigga sitting around on like a fly on the wall when you and your homegirls talking, I'm pretty sure we ain't about to fuck with that whole conversation like that.
Do y'all hear how smooth this
But
nigga
like,
talk?
I'm just
This
saying.
nigga's a human lowrider, bro.
Alright.
We got on him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Chill
green
out.
room conversations. So
I'm
nobody
innocent.
caught anybody cheating.
You caught somebody cheating?
In action, like you
I don't
saw
really
him.
go looking, bro.
If it happens,
I don't really go
I
looking.
just feel like, don't go looking. It's gonna, everything comes to the light.
I
So
feel
a lot
like
of stuff have just been brought to me, and
Yeah.
then we go from there.
if you ever start feeling
I
like you
don't
gotta
look
go
for it
looking,
either. I used to.
just dip out.
I 1000%
And
agree.
if you reach that point, if I gotta think like that about you.
Yeah, because if you reach, you teach, man. Well, if you reach, they teach. You're going to learn your lesson for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, well, tell me about Trey. Tell me about the first time. And this could be in a relationship as an artist. This can be anything in general. Tell me about the first time you got rejected. Have you ever got rejected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like
what's
you took that to the heart. Like,
Yeah, he felt that. We had to go back.
Everybody
You know?
miss shots. You know what
Everybody
I'm saying?
missed shots. Tell me a time. Tell me the first time. You remember your first
The
rejection?
first time I got rejected, I don't know, like, first time, but you know I'm a nigga, so like I'm gonna hold on to my heartbreak from 3rd grade.
Amen.
So like,
Amen.
I don't know, like probably some middle school shit.
No, she broke your heart, my G.
Yeah, bro,
How that went down?
real shit. It was on some like, you know how they had like the little candy snack little shit at recess and shit.
Yeah,
Concession.
look concession.
Nah, real shit. I bought this girl a whole Snickers, son. Asked her to be my old lady. She wasn't fucking with it.
She wasn't
She
satisfied.
wasn't fucking
She
with
probably like
Did she take the
Twix,
it.
Snickers?
That was the last time I went out my way.
Did she take the Snickers?
She
Gotta
did
let
take the
that hurt
Snickers.
go.
She would have took the Snicker, but I took the Snicker back.
You probably would have. You
Yeah.
probably should have tried a little Starburst or some Skittles or something.
Yeah.
She probably didn't like chocolate.
She probably don't like nuts
And I was
either.
chocolate too. So.
She probably don't like nuts. That's a great. That's a great point. Have you ever got rejected, Ashley?
Only time I've been rejected is from a job.
Okay. Okay, tell us about it. What's happening? Tell me about it. How that went down?
I don't shoot my shot at niggas. I mean,
Why?
That's a huge no.
why?
You know, shit yourself. So you
See,
just
this-
kind of like accept
No.
whatever.
This is what
I
I'm talking
mean-
about right here. Let's talk about this.
Here
Let's
we
get
go,
into this.
Dynisha.
Look, they came
Break it
prepared to
down.
gang up.
I feel
I'm
like-
glad I got Tre here because
Not
Tre gonna
cool.
keep it just as real as me. From
What's
an
wrong?
unbiased
What's wrong
point
with
of view.
shooting your shot as a
What's
female?
wrong with shooting your shot?
Okay, if me as a female, if I came in your DM, what's down with you? How you gonna respond?
I mean, you go. So you go really? That's how you go.
How would you respond?
Like what sound with you?
I mean,
Yeah, straight like that. No, but real talk,
you
I
can't
respect
say
a
like
woman who will like shoot her
who
shot.
know what
'cause
she want?
You know what she
That
want,
what y'all
bro.
got?
And it's like not even saying like
You
bro,
don't like
bro.
aggressive women.
Yeah, I was about to
It's
say,
like-
I don't feel like men like
They
aggressive
don't.
women. And if they do,
Every
they don't
man
like
is
them to
different.
every van is different.
Different.
Bro.
The
Every
men I
man.
like.
I don't look at it
Like
as
that.
I don't look at it as
Correct
aggressive. If you tell
I
me
ain't
what's
saying
happening with me, I'm gonna say what's happening with you. You know what you gonna fight like? What you saying?
It
What's happening with
depends,
you?
like, I mean, anyway, it's like if as a man, if you go out on that limb to show your interest in somebody, it's like
That's
it'd
amazing.
be cool sometimes.
I'm not going out.
You know what I'm saying? And that don't necessarily mean
I
like
might throw a little hint, but I can't do it.
Tell me your
yeah.
hint.
See,
How you
y'all-
throw a hint?
Y'all
I'm
be with that
staring.
overt. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I might
Don't
look
be
at
like
you.
staring at
You
me.
look at
Don't
me.
be
I look at you.
like
And
it.
if
No.
you don't approach me after me looking at you, guess what? You don't like me
Right.
enough for me.
No.
missed the
I feel like I got
Looking
something in my
at
face if
you.
you just looking at me. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Look, it comes from a very
That's a
humble
chance
place.
I could come tell you something in your face.
Like what?
I mean, if something in your face, and we could start a conversation from there.
Okay, so at what
But-
point do you feel like it's right for me to advance that conversation?
If she coming to tell you something that's in your face, you need to advance that conversation
Right.
immediately.
Well,
'Cause
I'm
she
gonna
coulda
have a
kept
conversation, but I don't ever want to just come at somebody's neck like that. Cause just like y'all saying y'all don't come at nobody, I don't come at nobody either.
Y'all
Because
just gotta feel rejection.
Why?
Y'all
It's
be
not
trying
about-
to avoid rejection.
No, I
No,
don't.
it's not.
Rejection is direction.
okay, then.
I don't fear rejection. It's just that I don't feel like that's very womanly. Like I don't feel like that's very feminine to approach
So
a
we
guy.
gonna-
Like my grandmother and my mom, that's a huge no. Like
I tell you what, if
That's
you
not
approach
saying
me,
like you gotta like come like putting the tongue out emojis in a nigga.
Yeah.
That's not saying none of that. But like like y'all got certain ways, but I feel like it'd be overt shit. It'd
Have
be
y'all
like,
had women come at y'all?
yeah.
and what?
did you take him
Damn.
seriously?
Wifed.
What happened?
Wifed.
It
You know why?
depends
Because
on
it
how
shows
pan
your
out,
effort.
Like, that's what anything
What did
though.
she
Like
say?
Just in general, if a woman coming at me, that means that you're willing to put your ego, your pride aside, and make shit happen. Me personally, I believe that a relationship should be egoless. So if you're willing to put your ego aside to come and speak to me or come and holler at me, then shit, I'm 100% got my guard down. Because naturally, as a man, I'm gonna put my guard up because this society that we living in, everybody kind of cheating or whatever. But if you coming at me and you telling you
is.
coming at me,
But I'm not doing it.
Me
you
neither.
should.
And I like in my
respect
relationship,
that.
I am egoless and I'm not prideful.
That's beautiful.
Right.
But I don't know you, so it's just
Not
a no.
saying
and
that.
that's
just
I
a
feel
no.
like you gotta get to know everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But,
Regardless,
like,
you gotta
when
get to know somebody.
It's not gonna be about like how it approach. I feel like it's all about how it pan out. Cause like you could approach somebody however, but based on y'all real life interactions, that's gonna determine how you really feel about a
Facts.
person, regardless of like how we got each other number. You know what I mean? Like what we gonna do with it. So
I totally agree. We can start off in one way and go down the wrong road either way of the spectrum, no matter how we come at each other.
I agree. I need you to want me more than I want you, though.
Right.
That's just the bottom
and
line.
Now, how
what's
do
up
you-
with that? What's up with that? I feel like a lot of females be feeling like that's the only way it'll work, or like that's like the ideal, or like
Because it takes
best
more
part
for
of-
y'all to show emotion.
That's because y'all.
I'm not
dealing
gonna
with
say
these
it take
hard
more for us
body.
to show emotion. I feel like
That's because y'all be
I
dealing
do,
with
but
these.
when they show emotion, it's like,
Y'all like, we don't want no weak nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When he gets to showing this emotion, you like, boy, quit whining, mama's boy, and all
And it's
that.
like with females, I feel like a lot
I would
of
tell a
women,
nigga.
women in general got this thing to where it's like for men, it's like, okay, cool, you gotta jump off the bridge and be all in so I could see if I'm fucking with it or not, and that's so to like
Right.
make y'all comfortable enough to determine if y'all fucking with it or not. And with a nigga, it's like, you know what I mean? We still out here making advances, taking risks, you know what I mean? All this and that for audition.
Y'all
Shoulda
don't
wasted
think the
time.
woman worth it, though?
Yeah, I was
Whoever
gonna say.
you going for.
Well,
I
we
feel
don't know
It's
that.
worth it, but
'Cause
you
I
gotta
really have
you gotta
to
go
We
through
don't
all
know
of
that.
that. It's
to
like
make
this.
me-
Look,
We don't
but
know
I-
that from jump.
It's like I
Street.
gotta go through all of that to make you comfortable enough for
Yeah,
you
but
to
if you
figure
don't-
out if it's worth it, and then I gotta go through all that, and then as soon as we pass that stage, and now we in the stage of me trying to figure out, okay, was all of that worth it?
Right.
And then it's like, boom, you know what I'm saying?
It's
so
like-
it's like,
I understand
It is
that, but
like-
I do feel like if you want me, And if you want to get that best me, then that's what you have to do. And I mean, that's a risk you just have to be willing to take.
So what do you have to do to get the best me?
Just be myself.
How you? So tell me what makes yourself worth it.
I'm just me. I mean, I feel like I'm a likable person. I'm down to earth. When I go into a situation, I don't feel like I have these guards up. Not necessarily. I don't necessarily have them down, but I don't have these guards up where somebody have to knock them all down. You know,
my application look the same way. I'm gonna suit my application to look good too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I like long walks on the beach and all that bullshit. But
then you really get to,
you know what I'm saying? But
well, I feel like
I'm saying everybody gonna think that they good enough for somebody to want to put that work in. But how do we know that?
That's on you to find out.
Go with the flow.
I mean, I'm not pressuring anyone to find out or to fill out the application. You do it, and if you don't do it, hey, you're lost. I mean, you know, and I'm not even gonna say you're lost because I'm probably not your cup of tea, but I am someone's cup of tea.
You don't feel like
so
it's like
that's what it is.
You don't feel like with that you might end up in a situation to where it's like, okay, it's cool. You was not really settling because it's like all about, you know, your desired approach. So that's just what you want. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you might end up with a person to where it's like, this might not have been the best person for you. It was the best available option based on what you allowed to enter your life.
Let it go.
Preach. Preach. That's what I'm talking about.
Let it go.
Okay, so that brings me to my next topic. Since these ladies viciously attacked me one day on Twitter.
Man, text what it was about.
We was talking about
Date.
these girls, ladies, women, think that Applebee's should not be a first date.
It definitely shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Why? They got
First
some
of all,
cheap
let's
drinks.
start with Applebee's is disgusting. Let's start there. It's very disgusting.
Okay, you don't like a little hot wing?
I don't like anything from Applebee's.
Is
Secondly,
Applebee's
it's
your favorite restaurant?
something because you're
not,
very
but you know.
defensive about Applebee's.
No, I just think that you know.
I feel like nothing wrong with that.
I don't think nothing's wrong with it. So if y'all say that it shouldn't be a first date because it's disgusting to y'all,
And
then that's
because-
one thing. But y'all was like, oh, that's cheap. You got to
It
spend
is
more than me
cheap.
on that.
It is.
So why do
My
you feel
thing
like...
is, I don't go there on a regular day or a weekend. So why would I
Wanna
just
go there on a
let
date?
That's just
somebody
something you
else?
don't fuck with.
Yeah, I just don't
That's
do
just
it.
what
So
it is.
so to take you on a date, I gotta say, look, what you doing this weekend? We can't go a little nighttime after, a little flirt after work. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it doesn't have to be expensive date, but just if you're trying to take me to Applebee's, you automatically X'd out. I'm just sorry. And that's
Damn,
just
what if we
it
have a
is.
good time at Applebee's? What if I have the chef come
I
in?
would rather us go to the park. Not really, but I'm just
See what I'm saying?
Not
So
really.
you a little bullshit.
Not really on the first date. But no, I'm really not. I'm really down to earth. Like it I don't have, okay, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. But I feel like I deserve certain things. And if you're not willing to give it to me, that's cool.
Okay, so
That's cool.
But it's like, all right, cool, right, and real shit. Like you know what I mean? Everybody got the right, you know what I mean? You're supposed to feel like that. I feel like you're supposed to feel like you're worth the world and more. But it's like, as a man, like I was just saying, like, a nigga gotta get to the point to where he knows for sure, like, okay, cool, I'm go, like, not saying you're not worth all that, but she worth all that for me. And it's like, y'all be feeling like a nigga supposed to know that about his first time taking you on a date.
Wait a
But this is
minute,
the
wait a
thing.
minute.
I don't feel like you have to
Wow.
take me on $100 date.
So tell me
And I
this.
and
also
it's
feel
not
like
even
if your
about-
coins are not right, you shouldn't be worried about dating.
If you're,
Clearly.
yeah, like,
That's
yeah,
what it
facts,
is.
facts.
Okay.
But it's like,
You
I'm
need to
talking about,
focus.
like, just in general. I'm talking
And
about,
not on
No.
me. 'cause
Right.
I'm not.
and I'm not
have
even
big
necessarily
issues.
meaning like by the date. I'm more so mean just like in your approach to the female, like how you treat her, how you feel about her. It's like you supposed to be like all in and for sure about this certain shit.
I have something to say to that because I recently had somebody ask me on a pre-date.
And it's like, I'm
pre-date.
still
What's
trying to
pre-date?
figure you
What?
out.
I like
like,
this. Tell me more
It's
about
if
this.
you like
What's a
it.
pre-date?
Oh
A
my
pre-date?
the ghetto.
like-
That is very ghetto.
Basically, Brooks.
Is it?
Pre-date.
It's pre-screen. That's like a little interview.
Yeah, and I don't.
He really said that he was like he wanna vibe. He wanna know if
Was it at his house?
no.
Okay.
He wanted to go get drinks, but that's cool with me. But don't tell me it's a pre-date. He was like, how I know I want to spend $20 on a stranger? And
Okay, he went too far.
Yeah, he went too.
He shouldn't
took
have
it
done
a
that.
lot.
You
But-
Yeah, he
you
went
X'd
too.
out.
In his
He went
defense,
I said I don't believe in that. Move on. But
in
like,
his
I'm not the
he
one.
fucked that up. But in his defense, I feel like he came with the pre-date because of this stigma that we gotta take you to.
But it's
X
a way.
You
amount of
could have
dollars.
just said you want to
Let's
go get drinks.
Yeah.
If you
Let's
want to
go
call it
get
a pre-date
drinks.
to your boys, that's cool.
Now I'm
but
gonna be
it's
real
just-
though. A lot of women think I'm taking you to get a drink. I'm trying to get you drunk and fuck. You know what
Well,
I
that's
mean?
her fault
That's what y'all
because
do
that's.
too.
Oh, come
I ain't
on.
know
Well,
y'all.
trying
No.
to.
That's what I'm saying. And maybe I might think that, but I mean, you have to have your own.
Y'all have the
Right,
same
that's up to
motives.
me at the end of the day.
Y'all have the same motives,
We
man.
have the same motive.
Yeah, we
What
don't be out
motives?
here
So
giving out goodies.
So y'all done told us what's a bad first date. What's a good first date? So what is an ideal good first date?
Is it based on
What's the best
restaurant?
first date
Is it
you
based
been
on
on?
experience?
I feel
or is
like-
it based on dollar value?
What's the
It's
best
definitely
first
not
date?
based on dollar value
I feel
because
like
Not
it's based
at
on the
all.
person you spending your time with.
I feel
Right.
like if we vibe and we have a good connection and I wanted to come on a second date with you, then we had a good first date. It doesn't necessarily have to be at a restaurant. It could be us going to anywhere. Top golf.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Rock
You're not
climb-
finna blues me and golfing on
But-
my first date.
I'm trash.
But bowling. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's really not necessarily about money, but it's just some places that I just wouldn't go, and that's just bottom
So,
line.
what is your favorite first date that you've been on?
I've been in a relationship for like over a decade, so I don't remember my first. Like, yeah. Well,
Remember your first date? What was
that's
your
a subject.
What was
but-
your first date?
Chimes, and we were like in high school then.
Filthy.
So I mean,
Chimes is filthy.
but I mean, we were in high school.
You don't like Chimes?
But I mean, I still go to
love
Chimes like on a
Chimes.
weekday. I wouldn't want to go there.
So you go to Chimes and be like, "Babe, you remember my first date?
Well,
Babe, you remember I got the oysters and you got the red meat." Yeah, no. All right. We gonna move along. So look, so we pulled out of our jar, and I think this one came from This came from Twitter Talk. So things that we talked about on Twitter, I always see interracial relationships. Have you ever been in an interracial relationship before? Would you or would you not?
I never have. But do you remember?
Oh!
Who?
Real?
Wait. Oh.
We gonna beat this.
Hey, remember this? We gotta bleep that name out.
And at this point, we went back and edited some shit out.
She done put that man's name on it, right?
I've never have, but in high school I did like kind of mess with a white guy, and we were cool. But then he like tried to get like kiss me, and then I realized, okay, this is not. I just
didn't wanna
wasn't.
kiss that
I
guy?
wasn't like sexually attracted to him. He was very attractive. We vibed. We had fun, but I was like, and then I thought about going further and really having sex. I'm like,
So did he like? Was he just unattractive, or did he kiss you?
No, he
without
was
rhythm
very
or-
attractive. It just, I guess his lips weren't like
Full enough.
Come
on, bro,
It
don't do
wasn't
that.
there.
man.
And yeah, we had like pictures in my phone, and then my dad saw, and he was like,
Pops wasn't
yeah,
fucking
he like,
What are
oh,
you doing?
Pops-
yeah, like what?
Pops
Like,
wasn't fucking with
so
Dad.
that didn't. But I mean, it was nothing serious. It was just, I mean, we were in high school, but I feel like I'm for love. So whatever you love, love is love. If you like
we
it, I
talking
love
about
it.
you though. Would you?
Me?
you
Would I?
personal
Yeah.
preference.
Well,
As long as he got full lips, right?
yeah, maybe.
Okay, cool. What about you, Trey?
Me personally, I feel like everybody got their preferences, but me, I'm attracted to black women, bro.
There you go.
Okay.
And
That
that's
black
just-
is beautiful.
Okay, queen.
That's just
It
me.
is.
You know what I'm saying? That's not saying other people or other ethnicities not are attractive,
Okay.
but like I just can't, fuck with you, like take you. It's just certain shit, and even when you fucking with somebody long term, it's like I can't even think about trying to like raise a black son with a mama that's not a black mama. It's just like certain shit. We just can't click on shit like that.
Right.
I understand.
I
Just
do
like
feel
shit.
that,
That makes
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
sense.
It's just hard.
I definitely feel that.
And that's just what make me comfortable. But everybody else, you know what I mean?
Because
So
how can
their
you
dad,
teach
like, I
me
don't
to be
knock
the best
nobody
me if you
doing
never
anything.
experienced that? You can't teach me my trials if you never experienced them.
Or you
Yeah.
can
I
understand
feel
like what we go through. You know,
You
we
can't
never-
sympathize. You can say,
Certain
well, you
shit.
can
You can
sympathize, but you
empathize,
can't
but-
feel that.
Yeah.
Even like the indirect stuff, like the certain shit is just like understood. I don't know. It's just different. It's just different, bro.
Or if you don't have an opinion about it, I mean, I'm looking like, how do you
Say
you
something.
really
Say
feel about
something.
it? Yeah, like okay, how do you really feel?
What about you, Ash? Ash been over here a little, she been over here a little quiet, a little shy, sitting in the bag. If y'all listening to this, y'all should see how cockback she is, all smooth and cool and shit. If y'all watching this, y'all see this.
me in
Can
real
you
life.
swerve that camera over a little bit to her? Look at her, she cool in the mother. So, what about you? Would you be in a relationship? Have you ever been in an interracial relationship?
In second grade,
They don't
I
count.
got a Mexican.
Come on.
I did. I remember that. I remember his name too, but I'm not gonna drop it.
Don't
no
drop
name
his
dropping.
Don't drop Eduardo. Probably happy as hell. Shout out Eduardo though. You pulled him a sister.
I don't think I could do it.
Okay.
I don't. I want a black man.
Do y'all notice that everywhere it's only interracial if it's black and another race? Have y'all ever noticed that?
You know what?
Think about it. They don't call
A white and a Mexican.
you know what's the Kardashians' older sister?
Chloe.
Yeah, Courtney.
Courtney the oldest one.
Courtney
yeah.
and her baby daddy or whatever, her boyfriend Scott, they never call that interracial, but they different races.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 'cause
But
they're
when
not
it comes to
white.
black people, then they call it interracial.
Yeah, they all look the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do look pretty white.
And
But,
that's probably why, right there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
but
we
what-
like to separate everybody from us. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, we look totally different from everyone.
we it's not
We're
really. Cause
beautiful. We're beautiful.
you got some Colombians and some people down there in South America that kind of look like us.
How
But
you
the
feel
Africans
about
are cool.
interracial relationships?
Have you had one?
Look,
You seem like
what type of
I
shit?
can see it. I
He
can
defending
definitely
it.
see it.
I'm not defending. I'm just a open-minded person. Have I never been in an interracial relationship, but
Oh shit.
yo, all right. So
Wait, you said you're an open-minded person, so you think people that don't agree with interracial relationships or
I understand everybody's
close-minded?
point of view. Like y'all gave me good points, and I can respect y'all points from what y'all told me. You know what I'm saying? It's no right or wrong to it because everybody have their preference. My mom was married to a white man. I disliked it growing up.
Dislike it?
Oh hell yeah, because it was different for me. You know what I'm
They
saying? It
stay
was a
together?
different experience. Hell no.
How long
Hell
did it
no.
last?
I don't know, like a couple, 5 years.
You had something to do with that, huh?
I'm sure
Man,
we
look,
did.
probably did.
Probably coming home picking
look,
fights with the man.
he was a good
Cutting up.
dude. He was a good dude, but I got two brothers, and we was young black boys. Wasn't having that. You know what I'm saying? We was close minded to it.
He probably
but
wasn't what they needed, honestly.
no, he was really a good dude. Like looking back as an adult, he was a good dude. He really took care of us, and he really did everything. We
My
treated him
shit
like
twisted
shit.
hinges, not twisting.
But let me see.
Lift it up.
Nah, it's like.
But I don't have no problem with
it's
it.
not twisting up.
Do I think I can be in
You
one?
can have some.
I don't know. It's probably iffy, but I don't know, man.
We're gonna
That's
leave it in
just-
the air.
Just gonna leave it in the
Throw
air.
it in
bro.
the air.
Some white girls freaks though.
Yeah, I've
So
heard
I
that.
heard.
That don't necessarily mean.
All
you
my
heard that from?
cousins say they
Your cousin.
Like,
Everybody
about it.
freaky.
Your cousin say. Okay, so look,
Right.
I got a scenario for y'all, right? So what
This shit
if
ain't coming out.
You can have some of
I'm gonna
mine.
kind of make this both
I'm on
ends?
the
Or you
bottom
can just
piece
pull
and
out the
follow.
paper. Give me yours. I'm opening that while you.
No, it's like
Taking the
the bottom
photo.
piece ain't coming out.
So I got a scenario for y'all. What if you meet a man and you start to really like him, or try you meet a woman, and you really like him, and then months later you bring them to the holiday function, and then you found out that back then or some time ago they fucked a family member or a friend. That's at the event.
How did I find out?
Did I already know?
Yeah, to me it's a
No,
lot.
say so. You go to Thanksgiving, and then you'll just
What I'm saying is, how did I find out? Because just because we come, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm a know. Like, did you tell me? Did that person have to tell me? How did I find out? So it's all about delivery, and it also
So tell me
depends.
from both sides. What if the family tell you, "Hey, look, yeah, I know him," or what if he pull you to the side and be like, "Whoa, baby, look."
I mean, to me, I think a
cousin
lot
Carla,
of
I hit her before.
I think a lot of things go into the decision, like to move forward. How serious are you guys? If it's just starting, then yeah, of course, we don't need to go any farther. How
So would
close
you
are you and
bring
your
anybody
cousins?
to Thanksgiving? Is that a thing?
Probably
Do y'all just
not.
bring? All right, so it's pretty serious, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
How long ago was this? Was it like a one night? It just a lot of things go
Alright.
into play. You have
So
to be
I'm gonna get-
realistic
I'm
because if
gonna
you're
dig a
really
little
serious
deeper.
with somebody and you just gonna be like, well, damn. It just depends. I don't know. Cause is your cousin a hoe? And she fuck everybody.
And if he told me, I would respect it. I mean,
yeah,
it
but
is
now
what
if you
it
try to
is.
keep it a secret, and if my cousin tells me, it'll
right,
be like,
that's an issue.
What is the right way
You
to
wasn't
tell
gonna
you?
tell me that?
What is the right way for him?
I
to
mean,
tell you?
just tell me. It was a long time ago. Why would I? What you think I'm gonna be upset with you?
What if it was right before y'all got together? What if it was right before
Then
y'all
it would
got
probably
together?
just be
Before
a
me.
no.
Damn, I can't
But
get
it was.
this.
If it just
twisting,
depends
but it ain't
on.
twisting up, like the screw.
Y'all still twisting this bottle.
Yeah, this little champagne bottle been a little stubborn.
Just give it to a woman.
Okay,
No, I'm telling you, the
that
top
thing
broke,
in.
real life.
The top probably broke for real. So to you, Ashley, what would you do? Do you feel like all right? So say, what is the best way that this situation go? What is the worst way? Like, who have to tell you for it to go bad? Who have to tell you for it to go good? And how do it have to go?
My cousin would have to tell me for it to go bad because, I mean, if that's my dude, he should be able to come to me. We should be able to sneak over to the side and, hey, I hit your cousin a few months ago. Okay, cool. I ain't know you.
So he said,
that's
just like
before
that,
me.
you feeling no way? What's your reaction? Baby, look, I hate to tell you, but your cousin over there,
Long
I
as he
also
tell me,
depend-
I'm all for honesty.
And then how close are you and your cousin? You know, because we have
Right,
cousins that
'cause-
we see on Thanksgiving that we don't talk to throughout the
y'all
year.
partners, right? Y'all too?
Yeah, we've been to school together and stuff.
So what if he said it, boom, I hit her before? You cool with that?
okay.
I mean,
I'm just
I
saying.
feel like
I'm just trying to see
people
your
have a
point of
life
view.
before you. Like, I don't care.
Right.
Understandable.
I just don't care. Now, if it's someone I'm in a circle with every single day, or I don't
Yeah,
talk
that's
to anyone
different.
every day,
Does
but
that matter?
if it's someone that I'm like literally close with and that's gonna be around us, it would probably make me a little uncomfortable if she has to be around us or she's around us and you've had sex with her, because you know people backdoor and
Right.
double back and
So,
you know.
so if you really feeling him, do you not fuck with him anymore? Or do you just distance yourself from the homie?
I'm not distancing myself from my homegirl about a nigga.
At all, you should.
I'm not, because I don't feel like he would make that choice for me.
He wouldn't.
So
You know how y'all be.
See, that's what I
Bros
What's
was
this
before
y'all?
Y'all be.
What is this
Y'all.
y'all?
bros
Dudes,
before
I
hoes.
mean,
You know, it just
y'all really
That's the
tight.
hoes, though. Not the
yeah,
lady.
but it goes for all women. But it just, I'm not. I mean, I feel like everyone's grown, and
We
it
grown, we
just
got a
depends
bag.
on.
Yes.
You know, I think it would be something you should talk to both parties about. And if she's like, "Oh, girl, that was a one night," and he's,
Right.
you know, the same way, then
Like you said, as long as we not around each other every day, she don't have to
be around us.
Yeah.
And it's kind
It
of.
is what it is.
But I
Okay,
feel like
so let me-
everybody.
I feel like, I don't know. It's like,
That's
It's
gonna
weird
cut
though,
deep
because
with
I
y'all.
do feel like people be like, "Oh, she you know, she backdoored me," or she. I'm like, "Are you and her friends? Have y'all ever?"
Right.
yeah,
We are
Does
not
she
friends.
owe you anything?
Yeah, because she doesn't owe you anything. Now,
Right.
if you mess with somebody, oh man, I still feel like she doesn't really owe you anything. Now, if she's talking to you in your face, it is, you know, okay,
It's violating.
it's violating.
Yeah.
But he owes you your loyalty. Like, it's not
Yeah.
her fault. I've never went at a female. I'm not about to.
Okay,
Ever.
so let me.
And
Not
it's
about
like,
to call
you
a
know,
chick.
it's
I'm not
like
about to do any of that.
somebody you fucking with, or just like,
This, I mean, if you bring them, if you
if you
based
bring
off
them
if you
to,
bring them to Thanksgiving,
oh yeah, like if I bring you around a family function,
we gotta go. We
Yeah,
gotta
that's
go.
different for
and
dudes.
my cousin,
That's
Tell me-
different.
Yeah,
for
I
dudes.
think
way
dudes-
different.
But it's like associates. If it's just somebody like associates that you know what I mean, that
Then I
way,
don't
it's
give
like
it.
okay, I don't know. I
Well,
ain't
what
got
about
no-
your
I
homeboy?
don't
What if
get
you
in that.
really
But
feeling her?
If it's my homeboy, I'm not really feeling you like that. If my homeboy, then-
But you didn't
I'm
know.
But
not.
what if you
But-
was
and I don't-
already, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
But
question.
you can
Do it
say,
just-
but look, you can say already, and when if you knew better, you'll do better. And when you learn stuff out, you assess the situation, and that's something that'll kind of like, I can't fuck with that like
wanna
that.
refill?
But I could still fuck with you. I just can't fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? It's only so
But
far
see,
that
like
you
in
will.
that instance, men let stuff go. Do either?
I
of
let
you
it go.
guys-
Like I don't hold no grudges or nothing. You know? What
No, but I'm saying you
Like,
drop the woman. Do either of you feel like there was the one that got away?
I can't
Because
believe
I feel like
this.
a lot of men
I
feel
can't
like
believe she
there's
done put us on the
one that
spot
got
like
away.
that. I can't believe
I
that.
don't feel like that.
You don't? That's because Trey think he's the prize.
I
Obviously.
don't.
He
think
does,
I'm
because
the
he go
prize.
weeks without hitting up his biggest crush.
Then yeah, that's
Y'all gonna get off him. Get off my dog.
he did.
And
And
I
I'm
would go a
like,
week without talking to somebody.
And
He
guess what
really
he
like,
said?
Everybody
but you try to call
different,
me after a
man.
week.
well,
Everybody
guys,
different.
everybody
Everybody
is
different
different,
shit.
and you're right. But guess what? If you can go a week without talking to me, continue your life.
I
And
feel
it
the same.
depends on
I feel the same.
what level we on. You know what level we on, because if we
Mm-hmm.
have other stuff going on, you got this, I got this, or we just kicking it, we talking to other people. We, you know, when we talk, we talk. But if I'm really fucking with you, we have set boundaries or whatever. It's no reason that we should go a week without. It's honestly no reason we should go a day without talking. Now I don't want to talk to you all day. I don't, because you need to be doing something, and I have stuff to do as well. And if you can talk to me all day, then
You got
you're
too
not
much
really my
time
top.
on your hands, my dude.
I
But
definitely
I
definitely
do
think that.
feel like we should communicate at least once a day. I mean, if you're not that busy, you're not you're not that
Nobody's
busy.
that
It's not,
busy.
but sometimes it's really about
And if you don't-
moods and how people. Wait, but
You
back
want
to
some
your
more drink?
original thing though, about people getting away. I feel like it's not that like I'm on some like I think I'm a prize type shit, but like some certain shit run its course, and I feel like a lot of people got bad habits of trying to hold on to shit that's really holding them back. And like certain shit that you done learned your lessons from already a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It's like how many times the universe or like God got to send you that same lesson about that same person in the same
let it go.
situation. For
And
you to
I-
learn from that shit.
I
So
I
it's
do
like-
feel like I agree. I
and
really
it's like you ain't gotta feel away. You could appreciate the good times as much as you appreciate the bad times as lessons, bro. And like let people go be happy. Like you know
I
what I mean? And you go
wholeheartedly
find
agree
something
with
else.
that. And I feel like us as women, we hold on to things, and men are just easier to let it go. And I feel like that's a good trait to have, when to know to let go. You know, and a lot of women don't know when to let go.
Niggas
So,
too.
No, but I do
Niggas
feel like
worse. In 2020, niggas worse.
yeah, niggas are worse.
And
But
I'ma
I
say
feel
it.
like
Don't go
I
outside.
think women, but I feel like women, it's a repeating cycle. Like a lot of stuff have to happen. The same stuff can happen. You're still trying to hold on or trying to mend a relationship it's been over. It's been.
I'm glad you say that because see you.
So,
I got some. I did a little homework on you. Let me see.
On me?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
ma'am.
Whoa.
He did his Google.
Pulling
I
my
did my
receipts.
thing. I got a little receipt for you. You just stay right there. So,
You know what?
ma'am. So I have a theory that
Don't put me on the spot.
my theory. I think that some men financially abuse women, and women are totally blind to it. I think that they start to think, how would I survive without him, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or he gives me everything I want. You know what I'm saying? So, even more so, he'd be a dog and treat you like shit, but then he apologize with expensive shit, or take care of this, or take care of that. And then the women stay because they loving the gifts, or they loving having their bills paid for, or being catered to. Now, I have an example. It was a soccer player who gave his wife $100,000 a month as an allowance. You got a little baby and Jada with her fine ass. Also had I listened to a stripper, a former stripper, Johnny Blaze, the rapper, I think.
I'm fucking with her.
And she said she was a stripper and niggas would buy Birkin bags for strippers, but wouldn't give her $1,500 for studio time. So they would be like, "Hey, I'll buy your bag," and she'd be like, "Nah, give me $1,500 so I can go get in the studio and grind this and that and that." But they wouldn't fucking with that. They'd be like, "Nah, I'll buy your bag," in place of
And the
giving
bag
studio
is way
time.
more, so that.
Right, but they don't want to elevate you. Now you tweeted. You was like, "Look, man, I done stuck around a lot longer than I should have before. And when the man is doing for you and taking care of his shit, on top of you loving him, you tend to stick around a little bit longer. But when you get to humiliate me in public, count your days, bitch." Via Twitter. I stand
behind
on
that
it.
tweet wholeheartedly because I feel like us as women, we do love hard, so we tend to take more. And as I said, we already love hard, but when a man is taking care of you or doing other things, you are proud to put up with a little more, you know. But I know women that men don't do anything for them, and they still put up. So it's not really just about the financial aspect. It's really just because I guess sometimes we're a little stupid.
Oh, now it's stupid now.
We can't
But
be stupid. It's like
I guess you do get accustomed to certain things. You really do. When a man is paying all your bills, you get accustomed to certain things, and that's just the reality of it. And it's not good, and it's not even safe to put yourself in those predicaments to where you know. And it's not even necessarily dependent on a man. It's that you're comfortable. You like your new lifestyle, or you like these things, and you're accustomed to these things, so you kind of tend to settle.
So why do y'all cripple yourselves like that? I think my
And let
theory
me
is
see,
I think
from
that
a
women.
personal,
Go ahead.
I would say, I wouldn't even say, I feel like, okay, my mom and dad always taught me, like, my dad has always been like a provider, breadwinner. He didn't like his women to work. And my mom have always told me to work, you know, and make sure you have your own and this and that and this and that. So I grew up like that. Like, I always believed in a man being a provider, but I always also believed in me having a job. I only stopped working when I had my last baby, and I would never in my life ever do no dumb shit like that again.
See, I agree
Ever.
because then you get that man 100% control, right?
Yeah, and it was horrible. So, and it wasn't horrible in the financial aspect because, I mean, my life didn't change, but it was just, whatever you have to do, whatever he does, I mean, you kind of accept it, or not even just accept it, because it's no like public humiliation or is anything. It was just not even just the cheating or anything like that. Just whatever. Even if I don't like things, I kind of just have to deal with it.
Just brush it
you
off.
know, and kind of brush it off. And that's not me as a person.
So that's what
even
I mean,
with that,
about.
but I am a very verbal person. So even I don't care what you're doing for me, I would still say fuck you, and I'm still gonna say how I feel. But at the end of the day, it was still just like I kind of dealt with it. So I would never do that again. But before that situation, I've always worked. And whatever you choose to do for me, well, whatever you have to do for me, is always going to be extra, because, I mean, I'm going to always have my own. And that's just the bottom line.
I respect that.
Right.
I respect that.
I
definitely respect that.
But I did see you tweet.
No, not me.
Let me pull up these receipts.
She did her receipt.
No, but I did see you tweet
about
about the famous baseball player or whatever he was.
Yeah,
he gave his girlfriend, wife, or whatever, $100, however much a month, and you were saying he's basically. I don't feel like he's controlling her, because if you're giving her that much money a month, she's a dumbass if she's not putting it up. Because I mean, you at that point, the money he's giving you, you really have financial freedom.
Right.
Now that
you're doing what you want
that
with it.
was my statement.
Whatever
though.
you're choosing to do with it
Right.
is on you. You can
That's your choice.
You can save half of that. You can live. You can leave him any
invest
day.
it, you can flip
You
it.
can.
Yeah,
Now
so
my
that's
statement
on
was,
you.
I
You buying bags and
guarantee
shoes.
she's not using that
How
to.
do you know?
You know, I don't know.
Exactly. You just assume.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that I use that tweet as an example to speak on that topic, because I feel like you give a woman that and they're going to take advantage of that and just live, because fuck, why not? My dog got me. My nigga got me. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
so
I'm a think
depends
like
on
that.
the
But if
dude.
you giving me that much money, I would be a dumbass not to put.
Right, something.
the average lady.
Something.
The
It's
average
not.
lady.
I feel like people
be a dumbass.
people fuck with people for what they want to fuck with them for. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, I just be feeling like if you, and this for niggas too, but like on the female standpoint, if you fuck with a nigga, strictly off, you know, he doing this, he doing that, da 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 da, and like you, and I hope he treat me right on the back end. You know what I mean? Then that's what you go get, and you gonna have to roll the dice on the treat you right. That's what you want.
It's a chance.
And like even for niggas, like if you just wanted somebody who cool to fuck and nice to look at, you know what I'm saying? And I hope she ain't bullshit on the back end, then that's what you go get.
That is what
I
it
do
is.
feel like, and I feel like you have to have standards, but because there's no such thing as I hope he treat me right. That's gonna be the first.
Make sure he
that's
treats
my
you
first
right.
It
priority.
should be.
You
Make
have
sure
to.
he treats you right.
It should be. But everybody not like that, because everybody got like, you know,
Different standards. I
different
agree.
shit. And like some people been like, you know, different people, like for different reasons. I know some people that like, man, I've been fucked over for so much, I don't even expect that shit no more. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, I'm getting what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
and
up.
if it get too bad, then fuck it. You know what I mean?
Straight
On
up.
to the next one. So
But let me ask you this, Dynisha, Ashley, because I know you're going to defend her. If I'm giving you 100 bands a month, do I have to continue giving you 100 bands if you're investing? Because you should be good.
I mean, you
Don't worry
have
about what
to,
I do with my
but
money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you, I mean, why
That's
wouldn't
my
you?
money.
Why would
I
you?
mean,
But I,
if that's
my
the
money.
agreement.
it is
Yeah,
your
look
money.
at
But
partner
I
over
didn't.
there.
I didn't make you do it from the beginning. I mean, you did it. You should want to do that for your
that's
lady.
why
My
we
point
did it.
exactly, and that's why I feel like it can be a controlling situation, because if I'm giving you 100 bands, you not clocking in. Ain't no way you gonna clock in nowhere and deal
But
with
you can
pissed off
invest.
people.
I mean,
you
I don't
can
have to clock
invest.
in, but
but
it's
if I'm
many things.
investing, do I continuously have to give you 100 bands a month
You
because
don't
you should be
have to do
coming in?
anything. But if you choose to, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, baby, don't do that."
Touche. I'll take it.
I'm
But
good,
just be
baby.
don't worry about it this month.
And so look, I want to
I
ask
need
this
that.
too, like for all these like, you know, expectations or like things, or like, you know, just, you know, what women feel like you know, a man should do, what a man should be. And then too, side note, I always find it funny how it's so like people be so comfortable, like women so comfortable telling men what a man should be, but let niggas tell women
A lot
what
of niggas
what a
do
woman
though,
should
and I
be.
think
What
that-
do y'all think?
No,
a
what I'm
woman
saying.
should
No,
be?
hold on, wait.
I think-
I feel like what does a woman do? Like, so what do y'all like? What are y'all expected to bring to the table? Or like,
this is
you
how
know
I
what
feel
mean?
about that.
So,
If
like,
a man cannot
to reciprocate
do,
your appreciation for those type of things.
I would do stuff for it. If we fucking with each other, like I'm not
Because
expecting.
I'm not saying a man not supposed to, and I'm not saying he can't.
But
I'm
thi-
saying, but for the man that does do that,
In
for the
your
nigga
point
that
of
do
view,
all
your
that, for the
perspective,
nigga who
what should a
like,
This
man
is
do?
how I feel.
you know,
If
who
we
come home
fucking
every
with
day
each
feeling
other-
drained. You know what I'm
If we're
saying?
fucking with each other, you do for me, I do for you. It's not me just. It's not a constantly. I'm draining you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be. We should be equally yoked. Now,
But
I'm
not
not
even-
saying,
and like-
and
not
I'm
even-
not
have to
saying
earn
50.
certain
And not
stuff
even
out
like
of
Yeah.
financially.
So
I
I
mean
would-
like spiritually,
I'm not just
emotionally,
off the top
physically.
So you
going
don't have
in
to earn
anything.
something for me?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's what
came
I'm
at
saying.
me, I didn't come at you.
But
That's so that's where it all starts at. If
I
I come at you, then I came at you, so I gotta do everything on that
it's not
end.
I mean, it's not
everything,
everything,
but I
but
have
you
standards
have
and-
to. You gotta earn certain stuff out of me. That's just what it is.
So, and that's the thing. So,
Uh-oh.
you don't have to earn nothing from a nigga.
I mean, what you mean, like earn what?
What do I? What do I have to earn?
What we gotta earn? If we come in with 100% out the gate, and then we starting off from
Niggas
zero
be
with
coming
you,
with like
You not finna
60.
come at me and ask me to.
Damn! What you
Niggas
expect?
be coming with like 60.
What do we gotta bring? What do we gotta bring?
even
What
if
do
a
we have to
nigga,
bring?
even if a nigga
You
do
not
come
about
from
to meet me
60%,
and
we
ask me
working
to
with
cook for you
zero.
and you never brought me out. We
Yeah,
not doing
it's a
that.
no.
Okay, I'll take
We
that.
not
They have some niggas who, like I said, I done dealt with some crazy shit. I've been single about 3 years, so
They got
I
some
done heard
females
it
that
all.
regardless
Bless
of
your
any
soul.
of that ain't about to
So
try
look,
to-
I know I haven't
you
missed.
know?
I'm
It's tough.
newly kinda.
See, you've been in a
tough.
relationship for a decade. You don't know this world out here.
No,
It's a
but
jungle
that's
out
what
here.
It's
I'm
tough.
It's a jungle
But she
out
know
here.
what she
Jungle.
wants, so she not gonna go through
You
all
good.
that.
Stay where you at because it's a jungle out here. If you
You
leave
just gotta
that, you in
stand
trouble.
on your standards.
I
That's
feel
all it is.
like
out here.
it's some niggas that I don't know. Even people in general have that shit to where they don't want to be alone or they want their person to be their person so much.
Men don't know how to be alone.
But it's like, yeah, so it's like, but you settle for certain shit. So it's like, it's a lot of niggas, even old niggas I done seen, like, bro, you bust your ass your whole life for people that just drain you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't they ain't do nothing. And when you died, they moved on to the next nigga
I
and
know
they
a
did
lot
it
of
with
men
them.
that don't get.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like what you put into yourself. Like you really broke
I
down
know it
your
on both
body.
sides
Man
though.
like that.
And it's
I
like
know, man.
women, it's like cool.
relate.
And
You
I'm not even saying like this. Like I be jokingly talking about cooking and shit sometimes, but it's like I know we not in the 1960s. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody barely fucking cook.
I
You
don't
find
even like
you find a
people
female that
saying
can cook, bro. You looked up. You know what I'm
'cause
saying?
women
That
can
could really
not
cook. Not somebody
cook.
that could just throw some pasta on. I'm not talking
Hold
about.
love,
Listen,
hold
man,
love,
listen,
Alfredo.
Bitches
They
love
do a little spaghetti. Oh, they
Alfredo.
love a salmon.
What?
Salmon, salmon, however y'all say. They
Salmon,
love that.
Whatever.
You
Like,
gotta
Put it
unlock
in the
that
oven a
liver
little
though.
bit.
I'm sorry, I'm not about
but
to
like
just be
you know,
cooking for
even
you.
if
But
it
what
ain't
if y'all
that,
gotta
but,
unlock
like,
that and you
Honestly,
cooking
you're
some
not coming to
garbage?
my house.
I mean, it is what it is.
If you
think
ain't
you can
building
cook?
nobody, it's like women like you don't. I don't know.
I know you
Put nothing
can't
into a
cook.
nigga spiritually or none of that shit. Like
I know how to cook what I can eat.
I don't
I know
know.
you
You
what I
can't
wanna
judge
eat.
cooking off the looks.
She talking about you gotta unlock that cooking. So what if I unlock that cooking and it's
For me to
garbage?
even attempt
Well, you
to
gotta
cook
help
for
me.
you.
I'm gonna have to. Babe, whoa, you over? Got the heat too high. You gotta calm down a little bit. But look, y'all, let's shift this a little bit. So I got a question. I got a question in our Pandora's bottle that they want to answer on the show. It's not good. So they say this is the homie JoJo. Shout out JoJo. He say, how do you make Baton Rouge great again? What y'all think? Because we can have it from y'all point of view. We can have it from my point of view as far as a curator. We can have it from Tre's point of view as far as an artist. But what do y'all think first?
I think that question needs to turn to how to make the world great again. Because it's not just Baton Rouge.
Okay. What
People
about you?
need to start following Christ, though. That's all it is.
I mean, I don't think he's talking about like that. I don't think he's talking about as far as crime rate. I think he's talking about as far as nightlife and things.
Oh, nightlife.
okay.
He say follow Christ.
Yeah,
follow Christ though.
I was about to say, I was
Definitely
on some
first
shit
and
like,
foremost.
real talk, nah. Niggas need to.
Nightlife, I do
need
not like
something.
the nightlife here.
At all. I hate going
Like-
out here.
We need some chill spots because everywhere. I mean, the clubs are just the clubs.
Shout
like
out
I
to
like,
Kurt.
yeah.
Come
So
on.
look,
Why she didn't pull up? She done was a chill, but she probably was at Mardi Gras.
She told me. So I don't go to Mardi Gras.
Did you enjoy it? Did you
I
enjoy
did.
it?
I really did. I really did. I was
Appreciate
singing
that.
along, singing my little heart out.
So look, I'll be at the
enjoyed
next one.
it.
You got my word.
Okay.
And my word is my bone. So
Okay.
but that was a nice event from what I seen, and it did seem like a nice event, and I like that vibe. It was no bullshit. It wasn't any
We don't do
violence or
bullshit,
any
ladies
of
and
that.
gentlemen. We do not.
So we just need some more like to me chill places. All the clubs here are like rah rah, buck wild, small hookah spots and
Nowhere without nobody shooting,
yeah.
killing,
So
fighting.
what are some events that y'all would like to see? Is it anything that y'all been to anywhere outside of Louisiana, Baton Rouge, that y'all would want to see created in Baton Rouge?
When I went to Chicago, they had that, what you call it, the silent listening party with the
Yeah.
headphones. That
I've
was
heard
dope.
of that.
But people were actually dancing and stuff. They not gonna do that out here.
Okay, gonna post up and take a lure about them.
Yeah.
Well, I seen for the trap museum. I mean, not trap museum. The trap karaoke. I mean, that seemed like it was a good turnout down there.
Trap karaoke is sold out every time I come down here. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it
like
was,
I like it. I think it's dope.
It seemed
But
really cool.
shout out to the homie DJ Twice as Nice. He do karaoke, drunk karaoke every Wednesday night
Where?
at Ruffins. Every Wednesday night, I heard he got like crawfish and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a Wednesday night, man. We can't do everything. But this is a school teacher, but she's out of school for 30 days. Pull up.
Big wrong. We on the
You know, that's the homie. So, as far as artists, what do y'all think? As far as to the homie Tre, what can he do to get Baton Rouge?
Oh,
What's up?
I'm off.
You know what I'm saying? To him, what do y'all think that he can do as a rapper to get Baton Rouge more involved or more looking into his music? And
Collaborate more.
Collaborate? Who do you think you should collaborate with? Have you heard his music before?
No. So I don't know who he would sound good with, but I mean, just to collaborate.
Just name some people that you fuck with.
That from here?
Yeah.
I bet he
What
is.
local artists you fuck with? Show niggas some love. Show people who you fuck with. Show them love.
I like
Cause everybody
BZKK.
doing that shit.
Shout out BZKK.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Tell BZ come holler at me. We need to get him out of here.
I got you.
Oh, you know. Tell him holler at me.
Yeah.
What about you,
I don't really know that many local artists, to be honest.
My baby dad a rapper though.
Who your baby dad?
Jalen.
Jalen.
Oh yeah, J-Bo.
What is the rapper name?
Kareem.
Kareem the homie. That's
I had did that
nigga
Master
hard.
P video.
Oh, I name drop. Y'all gotta edit that out.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Shout out, Kareem.
Girl, that's
He
your
hard.
baby daddy. You good?
Yeah, he hard. No, we did a cipher together and we did a joint together. We did a song together back in my rapping days. He's hard as hell. I like
I remember
Kareem.
when he was,
So
I
why
did
you
that
stop
Master P
working
video
for
with him
rapping
and shit. That shit
Cause
was
man,
so
I'm
hard.
up behind the scenes. I don't like doing that. I don't like that type of attention. I like to do that to people like the
Now
homie
you see
Tre.
how we feel.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Tre, as far as from a rapper standpoint, what do you want from an auditorial point of view? What do you want them to, like, what is things that me as a creator can do to put the rappers on more, and what do you think that you feel that the audience should do? Or could do
It's just
better?
like, for me, just like even outside of me, just in a holistic view, like Kashi said, just more collaborating and more like, I feel like as a culture, you look at other places, we just need more like intertwining of mediums, you know what I mean? Like finding ways to like tie in the fashion designer with the photographer, with the artist, with the promoter, with the DJ,
Right.
to do some dope shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just more collaborating, not just like linear shit, it's just like artist with artist, or promoter with promoter,
Right.
like clothing brand with clothing brand, you know what I mean?
Right.
Dope shit, just like all kind of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
just find dope ways to collab and just be consistent with shit and keep putting it out there for people to appreciate it.
But I did check him out a little bit. Once you put him in a group message, he do like the car raps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First of all,
Freestyles.
look, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
Freestyles. It's like my little diary.
If y'all know me, y'all know I'm die hard for the fundamentals of rap. I don't like all that bullshit of, this, what's the yellow, what these people name, the Blueface and all
I
that.
feel like I like that shit though, bro. I don't know. I be hearing
I don't
niggas
like
say
him
that
as a
shit.
person.
But
I separate the artist from the,
I don't even
you know.
know who that is.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
as far as that.
But like
I'm a
anybody-
fan of,
I don't think
I'm a
no
fan
one
of spit.
speak that.
I'm a fan of spit. If you know me, you know that I pride myself on spitting. And I don't know for sure, y'all, I know for a fact I never did a track with you as a rapper. I think we did a cypher together. Did we do FKOD? Shout out Poola.
Yeah, it was one
FKOD
of
cypher.
the Poola ones. It was
I
a
think
long
we did
time
Poola
ago.
cypher
Damn.
together. But
That's
that was a
okay.
long time
That was a
ago.
long ass time ago.
That was a long time ago, so I feel like it's only right you be doing your how to freestyles. I feel like it's only right that I get you to do. Cause look, I've been hitting you up for a minute, telling you I want to get involved with your how to freestyles. I want to jump in there and see how you roll.
There really just be some random, you know.
It does, and I'll be telling you, man. Let me know, man. I want to come and see you. Do your thing with that. So, there's no way on earth that I'm gonna let you leave here without freestyling.
I got you.
So if I put any beat, you'll be good. And y'all gonna let him know how that is.
I'm gonna let you know.
So if I
I'm
text Torino and let him know a beat, you good with that?
Yeah, I could piss first.
Say
I've been
less.
drinking.
You need a piss?
Yeah.
How fast can you piss?
Huh?
How fast can you do that?
30 seconds.
He finna go piss, y'all. When he come back, we gonna run
Commercial
that beat.
break.
We gonna run
I
that
gotta
beat when
go
he come
too.
back.
Where is it?
All right, so look, we gonna do this real quick. And then we're gonna come right back. So go, hurry up, run that. Alright, so we back, y'all. My dog had to go take a little piss break, but don't think that he's unprepared. So I text my engineer, shout out to Reno again. I text him a beat. I think it's gonna be a little unorthodox for my dog, but I'm confident that he can take care of it.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
So, y'all, ladies, y'all gonna love this beat. It's
If
crazy.
you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
I feel like I'm telling you,
Babe.
dog. Look, so this is my first freestyle. It's my first episode. I don't think that he gonna let me down. I wouldn't have him on
Hopefully
here.
I don't.
Man, you're not gonna let me down,
hopefully.
man. Do your shh.
I got
Alright.
you, bro.
So look, we gonna just throw this instrumental in. We picked a random instrumental. Something I feel like is a little bit outside of his comfort zone, but he probably bodied this bitch like he do everything else, right? Straight to the house. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sereno,
running.
whenever you're ready, throw me that instrumental in that I just text you, G. You ready?
Yeah. Niggas playing games, better get they D up. Yeah. Built it from the ground, this shit look like IKEA. Yeah. Questioning my drive like GT's to a Kia. Yeah. She get on top and work her hips like Selena. Yeah. Trying to get the money long like it's Nia. Yeah. I could hear the Franklin singing like Aretha. Yeah. My Brody keep a baker on him like Anita. Yeah. And me, I never miss a beat like Ike and Tina. Yeah. You niggas starting to look like some bitches. You so Medea. Was fly, but now you crashing like Kobe, Gigi, Aaliyah. Yeah. The way that I've been eating look like the Garden of Eden. Get on beats and do this shit for BR like I was eat 'em. No. For BR like a pair of new GD Wheaties with no creases or the motherfucking Riverboat Casino or the fucking Jigga City All-Star DVDs. Some shit hard to understand like why dude gave a ride to Peaches. Or they closed the hospitals where niggas be in the streets. Or how they moving niggas north by buying up the south and east. Round some crabs in the bucket, most people ain't heard of dreams. Where even if you ain't thugging, it's best you observe some things. Fireworks up at the levee might turn to a murder scene. OG status was 25, looking like 17. Should've threw it in the river if you couldn't hide the burner clean. Yeah, School of Hard Knocks, he got hit with the first degree. But if them people ask a question, I ain't seen or heard a thing. I was way off Plank Road waiting on the turkey wings. Said if them people ask a question, I ain't seen or heard a thing. I was on Plank across from Marico's waiting on my turkey wings.
Oh shit! That's motherfucking balls, nigga! You don't know! Okay. Come on, man!
You know what? I'm officially a fan.
Hey, appreciate it.
You cut that toe.
You got a new fan.
Appreciate it.
Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all this nigga is a monster, man. Y'all heard how smooth that was? So what y'all
Got
think
that
about
rapper
that?
voice. Just flow.
But it was,
Appreciate
I really liked it because the beat was very unexpected.
Yo.
And he wrote it. He
took
ain't
it.
let it ride him. He wrote it. He
Yeah.
wrote the
Appreciate
beat.
it.
Okay.
Why did he
love it.
ride?
I'm glad y'all fucked
Why
with
did he
that.
ride? Because he a human.
You know what?
You know what
He
I'm
had the
saying?
little punch phrases and stuff. Okay, I got
Man,
it.
he
Glad y'all
But it's
fuck
a
with
beat.
that, for real, for real.
Yeah, that sounded good.
So look, man, if y'all listening, that's How to Freestyle with 11.
Yeah, that was
How to
rap
Freestyle
11,
11, bro. How to rap. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
How to
cool.
rap.
It's whatever.
How to rap, how to freestyle. Y'all seen what he
ain't no
did. That was live right here, bro. That was exclusive. So I'm honored to even have that as my first episode. So yeah, man, from here we gonna wrap that up. I thank y'all for coming out, man.
Man, thank y'all. It was
I
cool
enjoyed
chopping it up with y'all. For real.
You babysitted your drink. But you know, it's all good.
It's like number 4, 5. I can't even keep up.
Appreciate
You
it.
was a little scared, man.
And I'm shaking hands. They got the corona.
You know what?
I
Give
know
me
you
some
got some
hand
sanitizer. But so we're gonna make this clear. Until I see y'all next episode, I got this bottle right here. This bottle of champagne. We're gonna autograph that up and we're gonna give it to my favorite guest of the night, which was
You ain't gonna give us some?
I'm gonna give it to Dynisha
Dynisha
because
got
Ashley
got
she kind of hid a little bit over here. Dynisha kept it.
But we was running it though. We was
running a good bit, but I feel like you was running it so hard that Ashley had to just let you do your thing, and she let you speak a good bit.
She
But
backed me up though. There you go.
y'all did y'all
Got
thing. So
you.
look, y'all can pop that thing and share it if y'all want, but we're gonna autograph that up for y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all listening, bro, this was our first. It won't be our last. I hope y'all loving it. You can tune in. Subscribe to us on whenever y'all listen to podcasts on. Follow the Instagram on Champagne Hour Pod. Follow the Antidote on THA Antidote on Instagram. YouTube. Shout out to Socket Studios. Follow Mixbots Reno because he's a monster. You already know. Look at me.
Touring the sickest.
Yo, that's my
Sickest.
dude over there, man. Y'all make show. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Champagne Hour. I'm your host, Champagne Purpy, and we out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.